Today marks the sixth day of the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP29, where negotiations are well underway in order to ensure that the conference's theme of climate finance delivers on its promise and keeps 1.5 degrees within reach. The disproportionate vulnerability of nations in the global south remains at the forefront of discussions, where experts have highlighted that nations in the global south are on the receiving end of the worst effects of climate change and yet emit fewer emissions. Without the adequate financing, the indebted nations are currently unable to stifle the equity deficit that is affecting health and infrastructure in the African nation. Another major focus of the forum is the intersection of climate and peace, where in his speech, Crown Prince Hassan bin Abdullah of Jordan condemned the global population for their inaction as tens of thousands have lost their lives in Gaza. He further stressed that the ongoing occupation and war have compounded the climate effects in the Gaza enclave.
Saving our planet must start from the premise that all lives are worth saving. The solidarity we need depends on embracing that truth. Yet, over the past 13 months, the world has stood by as thousands of Palestinians have been killed in Gaza, the majority women and children.
In order to address the 450 million people currently living in regions affected by both conflict and climate catastrophes, COP29's presidency launched an initiative entitled the Baku Call for Peace, which allows a platform to unlock the financing needed in those vulnerable regions.
Well, out of 1.3 billion people who are living in the crisis-affected zones in the world, some 450 million living in the areas which are also conflict-affected. And that not just create another layer of stress and challenges, but also challenge for the climate finance to reach out to them, because there is no proper structure, there is no proper facilitation, there is no proper requirements how you strengthen climate action in the areas where which are also affected by conflict.
Throughout their participation at the forum, Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Energy signed multiple memorandums of understanding with Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan. In line with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, these partnerships aim to facilitate solar and wind power in order to advance the global climate agenda. As negotiations proceed over the next few days, there are many vital questions that remain unanswered. Keep up with our coverage at Arab News. Manal Barakati, Baku.